Hey everybody.
I'm sorry, I'm really hungry.
Yeah.
That reminds me, we have a new segment called What's Josh Eating Today?
Pad Thai with chicken.
Guys,
We've been doing a lot.
We've been doing a lot.
And we haven't done a behind the scenes in forever.
What's wrong with us?
First thing is, we're going to Nashville next week.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you're watching this right when the video came out, that means that you should come and hang out with us if you're in the Nashville area.
If you're in the area.
Tuesday night at the Horton building, and it's at 7 o'clock. If you're watching this in the future, we had a great time, and I'm glad that you showed up.
What's the date exactly? Tuesday, April 25th.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock at the Horton building in downtown Nashville. Come join us. And we're going to show the Day of the Lord video, a sneak preview before it comes out later in the week.
And we have a little goodie bag. In the goodie bag, hopefully, will be this new book. So, if you recall, we made a video on Heaven and Earth. Is our first video.
Yeah, it was one of our first videos out.
And part of the problem with trying to condense a whole biblical theme in 5 minutes is you don't get to talk about a lot of things.
Yeah, so John picked up all the pieces from
all the discussions.
Yeah, all those conversations, and turned it into a book, and then we started working on it together, and then out came this.
You can download this book for free right now on our website, thebibleproject.com/heavenbook. 12 sections, full color, places for notes, questions, dig deeper. This is a section where you can go and be a Bible nerd yourself, discussion questions for a group, large margins. Just get into it. On our YouTube channel, a couple new series. One we're calling How to Read the Bible.
We realized, we got 2 years into the Bible Project, and we realized we didn't have any videos or series that take someone from virtually no knowledge about the Bible at all and helps them kind of build an understanding of how to read it and where it came from and what you do with it. So we have episode 1 out now. Episode 2 will be out pretty shortly. And it'll be a 14-part series introducing someone to the Bible and how to read an ancient Hebrew text.
And then we're also doing a series we're calling Word Studies, which are short, little, in-depth studies of a biblical word.
So there's a lot of famous words in English that come from the Bible that we don't use anymore for the most part.
Yeah.
Like righteousness.
Yeah.
You know, or glory. But then there's words that are in the Bible that we do use in English, like love or hope. But what they mean in the Bible is really different than what they mean in our language. You guys want to know how I make them? I get out my biblical Hebrew dictionaries and I look through the entry and I create an outline of the video and then I write it. And it's too long, and then John makes it short and coherent. We're starting with the Shema, which is a famous Old Testament prayer. So it's all going to be Hebrew words, at least the first number of episodes, which we're excited about. So this represents the mind of Robert and Patrick, who are designing the word study series.
Because there's going to be like maybe 100 of these videos one day, and we want them all to kind of feel like they cohere, but then also have different color schemes and stuff. Then over here is the same idea with the How to Read the Bible series.
Oh, lo and
it's
behold.
Everett.
Good timing.
Here's another segment called What's Ever Eating?
It's salad.
With shredded beets.
With shredded beets.
Way to go.
So, in preparation for the rest of the series, we're dividing the different genres in the Bible loosely into 3 kind of mega categories that we're calling narrative, poetry, and discourse. And we want to emphasize their distinctness by using a different style for each one. So yeah, we're doing this comic book style for narrative, story-driven, always moving forward, dynamic, emotional. Then for poetry, we're kind of leaning hard on the post-impressionists and the Fauvist painters of the early 20th century. And then for discourse, we're going total cubism, doing Kandinsky, doing Paul Klee, and the idea is they're dealing with abstract ideas.
So both biblical, intro to biblical literature, and a biblical art history. Or
Intro to art history.
Yeah, at the same time.
At the same time.
Yes, totally.
So that's a behind the scenes, what's going on in the office. Lots of cool stuff coming up this year.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Yeah.
And thanks for being a part of this.
We can do this because of your guys' support. So many of you are supporting us so that we can make these videos. And it's awesome. Thank you so much for what you guys are doing to help us.